taken some time than I normally would go to see at first glance, but I finally managed to get to see the Hitman's Bodyguard just today at the local cinema, which I have to say I was surprised to a certain degree, and I enjoyed it for the most part as I thought I would. Essentially, the story is about Deadpool's Ryan Gosling and Pulp Fiction Samuel Jackson playing two assassins. One works for the CIA and one of them is sort of a rogue agent, and they're going across Europe from Great Britain to the Netherlands to try and stop the henchman as part of this Slavic dictator who kind of models himself a little bit after like a Khrushchev, or maybe even some people might say Putin, but just like a Slavic dictator in general. Ceausescu from Romania would be a good comparison. And so what leads us to a lot of conversations that come about just random talking about their sex lives and this sort of thing, and hilarious banter between Elodie Young from Gods of Egypt and Salma Hayek, who's been in many films as well. So I feel like I'm going to keep sneezing. That's why you see me doing this. But overall, I thought the movie in of itself was kind of like a riff on those Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour films that you remember from the 80s and the 90s. Except there's a lot more blood in this and a lot more swearing. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's a strong 15, however. It's got a lot of blood and stuff, but hey, I think that's what makes the enjoyment. And plus, you kind of expecting that with Samuel Jackson saying, "Oh, look at this! Oh, look at this! Oh, yeah, I'm the man!" But I will say with Ryan Gosling's character, he wasn't quite as funny in this one as he was in Deadpool. Maybe that's just because he hid his face for a mask. But that's open to debate. As far as criticisms are concerned, I did see a film a few days ago called Baby Driver, which was in of itself an action comedy like this one, a little more serious in tone than this one, but it was still an action movie with comic elements. And I have to say that one was a bit more impressive than this one when you consider the fact that that movie referenced Monsters Inc. Had Don Draper, John Hamm, from those Mad Men show. It had a Boards of Canada song, and it's pretty cool car stunts. The thing that Hitman Bodyguard does have in common with that film is that it has beautifully done, intense car stunts, and it's a lot more violent, in my opinion, than the other film. But it doesn't pass, some of the things that the other film just had. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It just means I might not watch it in reruns as much as I would have expected. But let's not leave that too much to debate because I'll be seeing Kingsman Golden Circle soon when it comes out. Because that was a movie I was really anticipating for. Hitman's Bodyguard and Baby Driver I saw a little late for reasons that I cannot quite explain, and I'm not comfortable explaining. I have to say, if you like that sort of thing, you like those Lethal Weapon Rush Hour things, you're definitely going to love Hitman's Bodyguard. I know I did.